Tonight on Access TV, it's Gotham Comedy Live. Get ready to laugh with Tim Dillon, Jackie Fabulous, Chris Tinkle, Nate Craig. This week's host, Jim Florentine. Gotham Comedy Live, all happening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Florentine.
All right, welcome to Gotham Comedy Live. How you guys doing tonight? New York City, huh? Nice. I appreciate you guys coming out tonight. There was some flurries in the air, and you guys actually weathered the storm and made it. This whole winter has been every 2 days, right? Biggest storm in a century coming. Everybody panics and stays in, and there's nothing. But you guys, there's a couple empty tables. They probably said, no, we better stay in. Right? This whole winter has been like that. It's been brutal, right? Every time you go, right? I get it. If there's a big storm, you got to be careful. I get it, right? You ever driving like in a blizzard? Right? You're doing like 30 miles an hour in a slow lane because the roads are messed up, right? And you have that one asshole in the SUV whizzes by like 90 miles an hour, right? Then like a mile later, see him flipped over on the side of the road. How good does that feel, right? Like, asshole, hope you didn't crush your new iPhone 6 Plus. Let's stop with these phones. They're ruining relationships, all right? I see that's your girlfriend, your wife, sir? Nothing? Tinder date, what's going on here? How long you have it for? An hour? Oh, relax. This is live TV. It's cable. We're allowed to fucking curse. But yeah, she drive you nuts with the texting and all that stuff? Not yet. What is it, the first date? Is that why? It's just, because with the texting, it's ruining relationships, right? There's no emotion to text. Everybody takes it the wrong way. Is it too soon? Is it too late, right? It's just unnecessary drama. Think about this. Remember our parents, they were married for like, what, 20, 30 years? They talked once a week. It worked out. Why can't we go back to that? Remember when you were a little kid, right? You're like, Mom, what's wrong with that? I don't know, but he'll probably talk to us by Saturday. Leave him alone. That was fucking beautiful. That don't happen now. As soon as you walk out the door, 10 seconds later, you get a text. Hi. You ignore that. 15 seconds later, you get another one. Hi. 17 eyes at the end, 47 smiley faces, 11 hearts. You ignore that. 15 seconds later, another one. Where are you? I'm still in the fucking driveway, okay? Holy shit. Every text, everybody's laughing. LMAO, ROFL. Stop. We're not laughing that much. Let's stop exaggerating. Right? You guys live your lives. You're out and about. You ever in a supermarket, you see a guy rolling on the floor? You ever see that? Dude, you having a seizure? What's up? No, look at this text. Ha, ha, ha. Enough. Everybody just worries because of these phones. Now you got a phone. Everybody just worries, right? I went to Florida last week. My sister drops me off at the airport. She's like, text me when you land. Make sure you got there okay. I go, no, that's a waste of a text. I'm not doing that. She's like, I just want to make sure you got there safe. I go, just watch the news then, okay? If there's a problem, I'll be all over the news. Let's stop with that. You got a better chance of hitting your head in a shower and dying than get killed in a plane crash. That's a fact. So why don't people call people after a shower then? Imagine how your buddy's like, all right, I'm gonna go shower, watch the game. All right, call me when you're done, make sure you're okay. Like, dude, I'm just gonna rinse off. Just text me K, something. Lose my number, fucking weirdo. Everybody just worries. That's what it is. I don't know. When I was a kid, I got home from school at 3 o'clock. My mom goes, go play in the neighborhood till 6 o'clock. Come back then for dinner. And that was it. There was no communication from 3 to 6. And I'm still here and everybody else is, right? It's fucking weird, isn't it? Yeah. All right, a couple cute kids went missing, but that was collateral damage. What are you going to do? Yeah, I mean, they took the bait, went for the candy. What are you going to do? I wasn't a candy guy. Yeah, you're not going to get me in a van with a Tootsie Roll, you know? Show me the AC/DC record, I'll jump right in there, you know? That's just the way I am. Who's married in there, anybody? Nobody. All right, we got a few. How's it going, all right? Yeah, what are you going to say? I got married like 2.5 years ago. I don't mind it. The only weird adjustment I had before I got married, I used to live right outside of New York City and Jersey, right? Right, he used to have big parties with comics and guys in bands come over. It was awesome, right? Then I got married and I got a kid that I moved to like the suburbs in Jersey, so I'm in the middle of a neighborhood, and I'm just surrounded by nerds, dorks, and geeks. I've never hung out with these people. I don't know what they're about. They got their own language. They abbreviate everything. They crack corny jokes. They drink beers I never heard of. I'm out of my mind. The first day I move in, right, the neighbor comes over. I see you got a son. He goes, I just want to let you know if a ball comes into my yard, I get to keep it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I go, me and my son throw the football all the time. He goes, yep, that's sorry. It comes in, I keep it. I'm like, so you tell me if the ball goes over your fence, you're not going to give it back. He goes, that's the rules around here. I'm like, all right, I already want this guy fucking dead, okay? He's going to keep a 4-year-old's ball? So then like a week later, he decides to have like a block party to welcome us to the block. So I'm like, all right, let me just go over there and deal with this, right? As soon as I walk in, the guy goes, hey, if you're hungry, we got apps in the kitchen. I go, what, for your phone? What are you talking about? He's like, I go, what is that? He goes, it's short for appetizer. You never heard of apps? I go, not from a guy. I never heard a man say apps. I don't hang out in places where a guy goes, you want some apps? Then he goes, well, later, if you're hungry in the freezer, we got some froyo. And I'm like, what's that? He's like, it's frozen yogurt. You never heard froyo? I go, sir, I want to throw you off a fucking cliff right now. That's what I want to do. Holy shit. And then he starts in with the beer, right? He goes, you want a beer? I'm like, yeah, I'll take a Bud Light. He goes, we don't got Bud Light. I go, what do you got? We got a raspberry wheat, summer edition, pumpkin, strawberry. I'm like, I don't want a fruit cup. I want a beer. He goes, no, it is beer. I go, that's not beer. He goes, no, there's just a hint of strawberry in it. I go, really? I'd rather have a hint of semen in my beer than a hint of strawberry. Yeah, at least I'd be drinking something manly. And then he tries to crack a joke, right? He goes, no, man, if you drink 6 of these beers, you get your fruits for the day. I'm like, ugh. I made him repeat that. I'm like, there's no way a grown man could say something that corny. If you drink 6 of these, you get your fruits for the day? So now I'm like, I gotta get out of here. And what I usually do is if I want to leave a place, I just say something really awful, right? It makes the room really uncomfortable, and then I just leave. I'm a master at doing that. My favorite time I ever did that, right, about 10 years ago, my sister's having this housewarming party, right? I'm not even in the door yet. Some guy I never met, he's like, hey, man, you got a kid? I go, nah. He goes, you gonna have him one day? I go, nah, I'm good. He goes, no, you'll change your mind. I go, no, I won't. No, you will. I go, no, I won't. I'm arguing with this guy. I'm not even in the door yet, right? Now we get inside. There's like 50 people in there. He's causing a scene. He's yelling, can you believe that guy over there want to have a kid? Can you believe it? I go, all right, I got to shut this motherfucker up. I go, dude, come here. I go, look, the real doesn't have a kid. If I do, I'm probably going to molest him. I got to be honest with you. You have to go to a dark place so people are bothering you. I do it all the time. They run away. He almost pulled a hamstring. He's running that fast, holding the back of his leg like this. He's giving me a finger across the room, giving it back the whole time. He went and told my sister. My sister runs over. Did you say you were going to touch a kid? I go, yeah, that asshole over there was bothering me. She's like, he's my new neighbor. I go, I don't give a shit. I don't live around here. I couldn't let it go. Like an hour later, him and his wife are leaving. I'm like, hey, dude, if you ever need a babysitter, give me a call. Nice. You guys have been a great crowd, man. You guys having a good time so far? We got some great comics coming up. It's Gotham Comedy Live. We'll be right back after this.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Tim Dillon is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs happening right now.
All right, welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live from New York City. You guys ready for our first act tonight? You've seen this guy in the New York Comedy Festival. Give it up for Tim Dillon.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I was out of work recently. Anybody else? Good. Nobody. I like that. I only perform for financially secure people. What is the worst thing about being unemployed? It is not poverty. It is not homelessness. It is the unsolicited advice you get from your friends. Clearly the worst. I was out of work 1 week. Leave me alone. 1 week, I'm from Long Island, so one of my DJ friends, my personal trainer DJ friends, comes up to me and he drops this nugget of wisdom. He's like, yo, bro, it's pretty fucking simple. You gotta see yourself as the world sees you, and that's the job you do. I was like, okay, that may be true, but you can't just be a retired detective. I can't just walk around New York City with a cup of coffee being racist. There's got to be schooling for that, I would imagine. A couple of years ago, there was a tragedy at Rutgers University. A young gay student prematurely ended his life by jumping off the George Washington Bridge. Many of you guys probably remember this. Some of you do. Some of you are nodding. You keep track of tragedies. That's good. I told my friends and family that I was gay the same week that happened. So you can only imagine the phone calls and the emails that I got. They were like, we hope you would never do anything like that. And I was like, as bad as things get for me, as low as my lowest point is, do you have any idea how long of a walk it is to the middle of that fucking bridge? At no point in the planning of my suicide am I going to include cardio. I'm a big fan of reality TV. You guys watch reality television? That's good. Good. Okay. Relax. It's killing us. Relax. Relax, please. Best shows are the ones that are clearly fake. The fakest show on TV right now is a show called Undercover Boss. That is the fakest show. If you haven't seen it, it's where the CEOs of companies, these like rich cocksucker CEOs, go and dress up as the employees of the companies that they own to like fuck with them. That's what they do. And the last episode I watched was at Popeyes, which is a chicken restaurant. Do you guys like Popeyes? All right. I believe some of you. I didn't even know Popeyes had a CEO. I thought it was just fried chicken and yelling. I had no idea there was a paramilitary structure behind Popeyes. That's amazing. But here's what the CEO of Popeyes goes undercover. Popeyes Saturday night. He goes undercover. So he does what he needs to do to look like a Popeyes employee. He puts a cigarette out in his eye, gets an acid burn on his face. Just covers himself in blood. And so he goes to Popeyes on a Saturday night, and this is how you know the show's completely fake. Saturday night at Popeyes, and I've been many a Saturday night at Popeyes preparing for this joke. And this is what the CEO, who's dressed like a Popeyes employee, he goes up to the guy who's working the cash register, and he goes, hey man, what's your biggest problem? And the man who's working the cash register, the cashier, without missing a beat goes, well, sometimes we run out of apple pies. That's your biggest problem Saturday night at you know how many takes did they have to use to get that answer? You know the first answer was like, yeah, we got problems. People keep giving birth in the bathroom. There's placenta on the floor, now it's on my hands and the biscuits are soggy. Nobody wants placenta biscuits. Can you get AIDS from placenta? I just came to work, now I'm a godfather. This is ridiculous. You also know it's fake because they never talk about the Illuminati. And I've worked low-wage jobs. We talk about the Illuminati all the time. That's literally all we do. I'm a little bit of a foodie. I'm a gourmand. It's not just Popeyes. I do like fine foods and things. You guys foodies too? Some of you? Yeah, all right. One guy who's unashamed. That's wrong, but just gladly blurt that out. Just being a foodie means you just memorize terms. You kind of behave like a cunt in restaurants. That's what it is. That's all it is. It's not a degree. Anyone can do it. So my friend who was having an anniversary with his wife, which is about more than just food, he's having an anniversary with his wife. He goes, I'm just going to pick up some ice cream and head home. That's fine. Ice cream's a romantic food. And he goes, yeah, I'm just going to pick up some Breyers. Excuse me? There is no reason to eat Breyers ice cream if you're under 90 fucking years old. Breyers ice cream was recently voted the ice cream most likely to dribble out of your mouth during a stroke. So foodies, let's go. What is the best brand of ice cream? Let's see if you guys are really, let's see if you're good. What's the best brand of ice cream? Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's. Someone's a drug addict. Okay. Ben & Jerry's. They always have one thing that doesn't belong in the ice cream. It's like we have fudge and M&Ms and pieces of my couch. We have popcorn and caramel and the W computer key right in there. It's like, let's have one fucking sober person in the room. Anybody else, I'll be nicer to you, I promise. It's not Ben & Jerry's. What do you think? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Stop with the Haagen-Dazs. We'll get to that in a minute. We fucking know. Relax. What do they put corporate sponsors in the room? Calm the fuck down. Jesus Christ. Jesus. What? Anybody else is not Haagen-Dazs?
Talenti.
Talenti's a gelato. Can you please pay attention, sir? Okay, you're better than everyone else. We get it. You're worldly. Talenti's a gelato. Edie's is a divorced mom ice cream. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is a coupon clipping ice cream. What is, I am so sorry for whatever tragedy has befallen you. Edie's, get out! Anyone else? Again, guys, don't be afraid to throw anything out. Baskin-Robbins is, have you ever walked into Baskin-Robbins and they didn't know you were coming? It's like you caught them doing something. The last Baskin-Robbins I was in, I looked behind the counter, there was just a sneaker print in fudge. Baskin-Robbins, it's like 5 things, yeah. Let's go get ice cream, but they also serve donuts, pizza, and sandwiches. It is Haagen-Dazs, and do you know why? Because it has a high butterfat content and it's packed with less air. Do you guys not read ice cream blogs? The other day, my friend tried to get me to eat Turkey Hill, that NASCAR watching white trash, middle American brand. All right, guys, let me get out of here. But before I do, I'll tell you this. I'm a swimmer, and I'm from Long Island, and you guys believe one of those things. That's fine. And this is how I swim. I jump off an 8 or 10-foot bridge, and I swim around in a canal, and it's a lot of fun. Now, the last time I'm doing this, I'm standing on the bridge, getting ready to jump. Every negative stereotype from Long Island, and we've got a lot of them, and we've earned them. Every single one comes riding up to me in his speedboat with his girlfriend, and out of nowhere just starts hassling me. He starts going, yo, bro, do it now. Yo, you're gonna fucking jump, do it now. And then he looked in my eyes and he said something I'll never forget. He goes, yo, bro, don't chicken out in front of my girl. So I jumped because I had nowhere else to go. And I came out of the water and he's standing above me. He goes, that's right. And then he just drives away. And I got depressed because I realized I need that guy in other areas of my life. Like, was that guy even real? Or did I just invent a Guido to push me in the right direction? Like, if I feel timid at a gay bar, he just follows me around. He's like, yo, bro, don't not suck that dick in front of my girl. Let's go. Thank you guys so much.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Jackie Fabulous is taking the stage when we return.
All right, welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live. I'm Jim Florentine. You guys having a good time tonight? I see we got a girls' night out over here, right? Nice. There's 4 of you. Did start off with like 11 and now you're down to 4? Because that's what usually happens with the girls' night out. They start with 11 with an hour to down to 4. One's outside calling an ex-boyfriend he used to beat the shit out of her, you know. Another one in the bathroom puking. You know, because she decided to have 4 shots of Jaeger, 2 glasses of wine, and a margarita, and doesn't understand why she's puking. Right, you girls been there before, right? You're holding her hair back, and she's making an excuse up. I think somebody put something in my drink. Yeah, somebody did. It was the bartender. It was called booze, you fucking lightweight. You guys ready for more show? Come on, you guys ready? You'll see her on a new TV show, Fabulous America. Give it up for Jackie Fabulous.
Yeah! What's going on, you sexy bastards? What's up? Room full of cute white guys. I have never had a white guy in my life. I have no idea why. I'm very friendly. I have dimples. I know my father. I'm like a rare bird. They don't have much of me out there. A white guy's never asked me out. I have no idea why. I do everything right, okay? I watch Seinfeld. I watch Frasier. I listen to Coldplay. What the fuck do you guys like? I'm trying to buy a house. What I gotta do? I'm born and raised in the Bronx. Yeah. Yes. So you know, razor blade in my hair. Never forget. That's all I'm saying. But I live in LA right now, and I called my mom here to get the weather report, right? Never call your retired, bored-ass Jamaican mother for information. Oh, my God. I'm like, Mommy, how's the weather? Jackie, you know it was cold on Monday. Jackie, you know, my ladies, it was cold on Tuesday. Jackie, for the love of God, it was cold on Wednesday. I get it, Mommy. God damn, that's why I don't call you. Really? Every day it was cold. My friends, I pick them differently now. If you like that show, The Biggest Loser, I can't fuck with you. I hate you. The show is horrible. I'll tell you why. It's not realistic. Get anybody who's overweight, lock them on an island, all they're allowed to eat are grapes and water, and they have to work out 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I mean, oh yeah, we're gonna make you wear a small spandex bra and panty and weigh you on a scale meant for fucking cattle on national TV. Who wouldn't lose 100 pounds in the first goddamn week? Wouldn't you win? If you want to impress me, get a bunch of fatties and lock them in a Krispy Kreme shop. The first one to not go into a diabetic coma wins that bitch. That's reality TV for me, okay? That's what I'm gonna watch. My mom loves reality. She'll call me. She's like, Jackie, I love that show, Ardas. The show on TV, and the show is called Ardas. The lady on Ardas has 85 pussies. I'm like, what the fuck show are you watching? They're like, wait a minute, Mommy, you mean hoarders? The lady with 85 cats, your accent is fucked up. God damn. Why do you still sound like that? She gives horrible dating advice. I'm single. I know, I shouldn't be. I'm adorable. Duh. She's like, Jacqueline, all men are faggots. Every man is a faggot. That boyfriend you had that wore pink every day was a faggot. No, she was right about him. No, he was. That was just... They're always right about one, okay? Because like that one that had good manners, total fuck. I'm like, Mommy, that's derogatory. Plus, you and Daddy been married for 45 years. Your daddy's a faggot, too. The reason why she's like this about gay people, I think gays are taking it like it's trendy. Like, girls are like driving down Vagina Valley, and then you're coming back like it's fucking Hamptons. You know, you gotta live there, okay? But men, you take one drive down Penis Parkway, that's your new home. You live there. You can't come back. I sold the house. I forwarded the mail. It's over. That's where you belong. 50 Shades of Grey. Anybody seen it? Anybody watched it? All right, one whore to my right. Anybody else? Or whore on my left? Yeah. That movie, getting shackled up and tied up and handcuffed, black folks, not into it. Not into it. Not into it. Do I gotta explain why to the room? I need to help you like that? I mean, why I gotta be tied up? I'm here to fuck. The answer is yes. What the hell? I don't understand. What's the gag for, you know? White folks, your abandonment issues. I'm here. Let's do it, you know? Speaking of weird sex, Bill Cosby. What? It's like he was raping America. What is he doing with his stuff? How did he have time to get famous? Have you seen some of these ladies at the press conferences? They're like, oh my God, Cosby raped me when I was 19. Have you seen some of these bitches? I'm like, bitch, you are 77 years old. Move on. You've had 3 kids and 2 marriages. Was that a bad dream or was it rape? Come on, you know? That's how I really feel. I'm sorry. My bad. Was that out loud? That's how I feel. If I'm anybody that rich, I mean, I'm going to arrive at his hotel room already fucked up and topless. Like, you don't got to drug me. Why is he wasting his time? You know what I mean? This holiday season was the perfect time to tell your kids, too, that there's no Santa Claus. And when they start crying, like, look, bitch, I lost Cosby. You lose Santa. Nobody gets a role model this year. That's all we had left, you know? I'm unemployable. I used to live in New York, and I had a good-paying corporate job for years. I can't get hired anymore because my last job, I tried to get fired from that job for 3 years every day. And they wouldn't let me go. I was stealing shit. I was coming back from lunch 2 days later. For the love of God, let me go. I don't want to be here. They actually caught me having sex on tape in the conference room. And they only gave me a warning. They're like, Jackie, this is not professional. I'm like, professional? Let's go to the tape, shall we? I am a spread eagle on the same table you had egg salad on, Jack. Look at how flexible I am. Look at how hard I'm working. You don't work, I don't work as hard for you fuckers. Let me go. And that table, FYI, throw it away, okay? Because that is not mayonnaise. My favorite fucking joke. And it's gross. I'm getting older now, and my body's changing. No warning when it changes. No email, no text, just poof. Things are different, you young whores. Pay attention. And my body's different now. Like, I realize that the older I get, from the belly button down, salt and pepper fun place now. It's gray down there. Isn't that hot? Isn't that hot? So I tell new boyfriend before the unveiling, from the belly button down, I'm Morgan Freeman. If you want to see Shawshank or Seven, who wants to watch a movie? Anybody? Anybody want to watch a movie? I try and teach young girls about sex, too. You know, don't be embarrassed all the time. Like, if a guy gives you 1 orgasm, you should be happy. You should expect that. If he gives you 2, be appreciative. If he gives you 3, be impressed. If he gives you 4, be suspicious. If a guy gives me 4, I'm looking in the corner for a light. You making a porno? What the fuck are you doing? Who does 4? I didn't sign shit. Because a young girl will get caught on tape having sex and she'll freak out. She's like, oh my God, you got me on tape doing it. My parents, you're going to ruin my life. You get a girl my age caught on tape. Oh my God, you caught us doing it? Because if I had known, I'd have got my hair done. What? It's my first sex tape. What? So I'm a comedian. I have to work every night to make a living. So when I do have dates, they're between midnight and 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not a whore. I'm busy, okay? So when I get to a guy's house late at night, and he has the strawberries all laid out, and the whipped cream, I'm like, oh, I'm 43. I can't do dairy at 3 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, you want to fuck or hear me fart? Which one? I need to know which one. You guys, I'm Jackie Fabulous. Thanks so much.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Chris Tinkle is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs happening right now.
Welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live from New York City. We're having a good time, man. You guys see some great comics so far. We got 2 more for you guys. This next guy, I worked with him in San Francisco a couple years back. Really funny guy. He's got a comedy album out called Maybe I Don't Feel Like Smiling. I love that title. Give it up for Chris Tinkle. Give him a hand.
All right. All right. How you guys doing? All right? You guys good? It was a nice day today. Froze my balls off. Walked around, listened to some music. and I always put on Pandora Internet Radio on my phone. Do you guys like Pandora?
Yeah!
Do you own stock in the company? Like, calm down. It's awesome. I love Pandora. If you don't know what Pandora is, it's this internet radio station. What you do is you type in your favorite band or a band that you've been dying to hear all day long. You type it in the old Pandora and you hit enter, and Pandora will play every band except for that band all day long. Dude, they have 0% customer satisfaction. When it first came out, I was like, this is awesome. I'm going to try it. And my favorite band is Pearl Jam. So I typed in Pearl Jam, and they played Creed. And I lost my goddamn mind. I was like, it's not the same thing, Pandora. Eddie Vedder has the voice of an angel, and the other guy sounds like the Swedish chef from the Muppets. Smorgasbord here. Not the same thing, Pandora. What is wrong with you? And then I calmed down, and I was like, watch this. I'm going to trick Pandora. And then I was all sneaky, and I typed in Creed, and then they played Nickelback. By the way, if some of you, if you don't like my comedy, I'm on Pandora, so you can type my name in, and you will never hear me, ever. So, you guys enjoying some cocktails tonight? You guys having some drinks? I'm not a drinker. I'm a sober dude, sober guy. But all right. Apparently, I stumbled into an AA meeting. No, it's like, but I'm a cool sober person. I'm not like, I got a friend who's been sober for like 3 months, and he's like, well, first of all, he drank for 18 years like a maniac. And like 3 months ago, he was hammered and he fell out of a window. It was like a second story, and then fell. And like, I love this audience in New York. I didn't tell you he was okay. You guys all just start laughing anyway. What is wrong with you, New York? He's fine, obviously. I wouldn't drop that bomb showing you for no reason at a comedy show on live television. And in case you're wondering about my friend, everybody, well, he died. Show's over. Tip your waitstaff. Nothing works out right in this life, everybody. No, he's okay, but his problem is, though, now he won't stop name-dropping God. That's all he does, talk about God nonstop. He's like, well, God gave me a sign, and now I'm clean. Like, he's all on God's ball sack. He's like, God gave me a sign. I'm like, dude, God was giving you signs for like 18 years. And you don't listen anymore, and God was getting tired of your bullshit. And God tried to kill you. Dude, you used to pee your pants at parties. That was a huge sign. And you kept going, and God's like, dude, it's time for Humpty Dumpty, bitch. Bam! This is my house. Drinking, huh? It's so funny. When I first got sober, I went and saw a therapist, and because I thought I had a problem with drugs and alcohol. And then, according to my therapist, I can't buy anything in bulk anymore at all, ever. Like, I like almonds, and now when I buy almonds, I have to go to Trader Joe's and buy the big bag of almonds with the little bags inside, because I can't be trusted with 4,000 loose almonds, or I'll fly off the goddamn rails, mumbling some shit about almond butter, and no one sees me for 8 weeks. It's funny though. Once you get sober though, it's funny. You think everything's gonna get way better, and it's like, I have a girlfriend now. I think it's going well. It's going well. I think it's fine. She's not a bully. It's fine. Listen, I have a girlfriend now, and you think everything's be great. It's not that. It's like, it's so hard now to have a girlfriend with all this like social media. There's too many different ways for them to get a hold of you. There's like Google, and then Google email, and Google chat, and then Facebook, and I can't respond fast enough. And it's like 12 in the afternoon. She's messaged me 12 times, and I haven't messaged at all yet. I'm just sitting there, and I got nothing. I would have been a great boyfriend in like the Old West. I'm telling you. I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna go get milk. I'll see you in 9 weeks. Get off my ass. And you can tell lies in the Old West all the time. You can tell tall tales. One time I told my girlfriend that I sent her a text, and she's like, no, you didn't. I didn't get it. And I go, yeah, I did. There are a lot of clouds outside, so maybe one of the clouds blocked the satellite, and that's why I said that out loud. Yes, you're right. Clouds are not solid. I know this now. In the Old West, you could tell lies all the time. You could be like, hey, I wrote you a letter. And she's like, well, I never got it. You're like, I wrote it to you. I guess the guy from the Pony Express got smallpox and died. Because I wrote it. My girlfriend, she makes me watch awful reality shows. I had to watch my first episode of 16 and Pregnant. I can't wrap my head around how this is a show. How these little pro bono hookers got their own show. Dude, when I was in high school, if a girl got pregnant, you never saw her ever again. Dude, she vanished forever. It was kind of creepy, like she was just gone. There was an empty seat in the classroom, and there was like a question mark and a silhouette in the yearbook where she used to be. Like the rumors, her parents came to school, they blanketed it, and they put her over her head and walked to the back door, but I don't know what happened. I mean, there's this kid, I remember like there was this girl named Karen, and I was like, what happened to Karen? My friend's like, oh, Karen got pregnant, so she's gone. And I was like, dude, she put out? Damn it. The whole year she kept asking me to borrow a pencil, like I didn't know that was code for my dick. I was all dumb, like, well, go get your own school supplies, Karen. This stuff's expensive. My parents don't want me to loan my shit out to everybody, all right? I'm gonna go die alone. God damn it. So when I think we moving in with my girlfriend, I don't know. So I like lived with one woman one time before, and it's too, first of all, none of my male friends told me this about women, that every time they get tired, you have to go to bed too. I was not aware of this horse shit phenomenon, that every time you guys get sleepy, my night was over. Every single time she's like, let's go, it's bedtime, let's go, bedtime, let's go. No, you heard me, don't ignore me, let's go, bedtime, wrap it up. I'm not tired, you devil. How are you trying to control me when you're asleep anyway, you psychopath? Oh, and let's be clear, it turns out let's go to bed is not code for let's have sex at all. I was fooled several hundred times. It turns out let's go to bed means I'm gonna go sleep right here for realsies because I'm tired, and you're gonna lie next to me, wide awake, in complete darkness and silence, with a boner. Oh yeah, and don't even touch it or flick it or nothing because I will hear you. Then I'm like a hostage in my own bed, trying to will her awake to bone me by using eye blinks in darkness. You know how creepy that is to stare at a woman when she's asleep and you're trying to blink her awake, like, wake up, do me. Like using Morse code. Bone me. And like, I'm a grown man, I can't whack off in my own house. What happened, really? Now I gotta wait till you fall asleep and like sneak out the driveway and drive around the city in my booties and jack off in my car while I'm driving. Like some kind of sexual deviant that I'm not. And then it's just weird because then you just have to stop at a drive-thru on the way home and be like, yeah, can I just get one order of napkins? And ice water for my balls? All right, hey, you guys have been a lot of fun, man. I really appreciate it. You guys take care, you guys.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Nate Craig is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs right now.
All right, welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live. You guys having a good time? It's New York City. Is anybody getting laid tonight? Anybody?
Not yet.
Nobody? So are you? You think so? Are you that confident? Will she be in a room if it goes down? It's a birthday? Oh, so that you're telling me that's her birthday gift? That's what you gave her? You're that good in bed, that's all you can give her? What's that? Oh, you want it. You want it. Okay, all right. Well, what are you guys doing here? Get the fuck out of here. Let's go. Some shit could take it. You want to do it right here? Beautiful. It's Access TV. It's in HD. I want to see this shit. My computer screen's got shit all over it. I can't see, when I'm looking. Would you really do it right here? All right. Nice. All right. Well, the show's over in like 15 minutes after the cameras go off. Nice. Well, happy birthday. You're a good sport. I like you. We ready for our last comic tonight? You guys ready? He's got a new album exclusively on Pandora.com called Eggshell. Give it up for Nate Craig.
All right. All right. I will get through this quickly so we can watch you two get after it. What's up, New York? 25-degree heat wave. Saw people with shorts on today. I like it when it was 5 degrees. That's nice. When it's so cold that your breath has a shadow. I like that. Every time you walk under a street lamp, you can see your soul leave your body. Oh yeah, live TV. I got my haircut for this. This is a haircut to fix a haircut. Last time I got assassinated. You've been getting your haircut and realize in the middle of the haircut that this person is destroying my head and face right now. Everything I'm trying to do with my head and face, this person is throwing a pipe bomb in my whole setup. But you can't say anything. You got to trust. You got to treat them like a professional. Maybe they do what they set out to do. They hook it up. They come through in the clutch. What are you going to do? Snatch your debit card, run out with the apron on? Scamper through the parking lot like some sort of pissed off superhero? Backwards cape, half a haircut? Is that what you want to be? Bad Yelp review man? Nobody's happy to see bad Yelp review man. No. At that point, all you can do is just drop hints and hope they don't mess it up worse. Like, yeah, listen, I was thinking about hair on the side of my head if that was there, if there was that. As long as it's not longer than the hair on the top of my head, I'd be fine with that, if that could happen. You know what, could you take a quarter of an inch and put it back right here? Do you remember what I looked like when I walked in here? If you could make me look more like what I looked like when I walked in here, because that's what I wanted. Did I not say that? That's okay, that's my fault. Do you have a place I could sleep for 3 weeks? Until this disaster grows back? Because right now it looks like somebody tried to harvest wheat with figure skates. What are you doing up there? I live in Los Angeles. Everybody's in shape in LA. I like staying in shape. Sometimes I just prefer to watch. My favorite sport to watch on TV? Football. No question. My favorite sport? All right, football. Give it up. That doesn't usually happen like that, but it's live. Let it run. My favorite sport to watch live? Pilates. Hands down. Hands down. Or whatever that position is. The one where their hands are down and the rest of them is up. I like that shit. That's good. If anybody here designs Pilates studios, why you gotta make the windows so big? You trying to make me feel like a predator? Because you can never stop and watch Pilates. That's not acceptable, creep. At no point can you walk by a Pilates studio and do this. No, you better not stop. Don't even slow down. There better not be a hitch in your stride. Right here, predator. Right there, registered sex offender. You turn your head, Chris Hansen comes out with Lululemons on. What did you come here for today, sir? Who's the Gatorade for, sir? Chris, I was minding my own business, and this room full of gorgeous women tied up in ropes ran up on me from 3 blocks away. So, why don't you back off me, Chris? What are you doing here, Chris? With your yoga tights. You gotta flip it on Pilates, Chris Hansen. Now, Chris, don't you got some kids to save? What are you doing cock-blocking housewives, Chris? Oh, do you guys like impressions? Oh, yeah. Okay, all right. This is a toilet. Here we go. Go. That's a toilet. Thank you very much. So I smoke a lot of weed. Yeah, smoke that weed. I do stupid stuff when I smoke pot. Sometimes I say strange shit. I got real stoned recently, and I said the gayest thing I've ever said in my life, which, if you're gay, that's wonderful, unless you're straight, and then it's kind of gay. I'm a big Jake Gyllenhaal fan, and I went to see his last movie, Nightcrawler. Yeah, great movie. I went to see it by myself on a Friday night, a little alone time, me and Jake, and I got rip-roaring stoned in my car, and I just didn't think about what I was going to say. I was in my own world. I hadn't spoken to anybody in a couple hours, and I walked up to the ticket window. I ducked down into the glass, and I was like, "One for Gyllenhaal, please." And I just froze. You know how when you smoke pot and plan out what you're going to say? I got to plan out what I'm going to say when I smoke weed. I'll be like, okay, as soon as this guy's done talking, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. As soon as this guy's done talking, I'm going to say this. I got some shit for this conversation right here. Oh, shit, she started talking. Who is this? What? Okay. I'll tie it in however I got to tie it in. They're going to be like, this dude is so cerebral. What took us so long to let him say what he had to say? And then all of a sudden, it's your turn to talk, and just a pile of garbage comes out of your face. Well, the other side of that is not planning out what you're going to say and then asking for a ticket to Jake Gyllenhaal in front of 30 couples. It bounced off the glass. The Culver City, California chapter of Match.com heard me ask for a ticket to Jake Gyllenhaal. Like, that was an option. I just needed the guy behind the register, I needed him to fill in the blank. I was blanking on the title of the movie I went to go see. It was the most marijuana brain rot shit that I ever did in my life. But I was on the board, and my stoned eyeballs couldn't find movie titles. All I could see was times. I could only see times. I was lost on the board. I was like, yeah, the movie with Gyllenhaal in it. I want to go see that. I want to go see the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal in it. Can you read the synopsis? You got a sheet. Read the sheet. Dude, read the sheet. It's the movie. I just want one ticket for one grown man to the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal in it. He didn't know. He didn't care. He works at a register. He wasn't going to save me. He just looked at me like, sir, did you just ask for a ticket to another adult male? As if he were a ride at Six Flags. Is that what you did? He has a calm gaze. He has a calm, sturdy gaze, and it makes me feel safe. Is it gay if I just want Jake Gyllenhaal's essence inside of me? Is that gay? I want Gyllenhaal's essence and Ray Allen's jump shot inside of me. I don't think that makes me gay. I'm not gay. But I have slept with a woman that looked like Willem Dafoe. Strong cheekbones. She was aggressive in the face. She had a dark intensity. I kind of liked it. I realized that's what I like. A woman that looks like she could save me from a burning building that she set on fire. No. If you're dating, Godspeed. Dating can be goofy, and there's so much room for miscommunication. Like, we've all been auto-corrected. I got auto-corrected recently. This is what I was trying to text a woman. I was trying to say, I want to do filthy things to your body until your alarm clock goes off. But my phone changed it to, have you seen Interstellar yet? But I didn't notice that. And then she texted me back, I have. Which got me real excited. I thought she was like, I have a body and I have an alarm clock, and I'm going to be economical with my words right now so that you can understand exactly how excited I am about this hot filth you just suggested. Get over here. So I texted her back, I hope you don't bruise easily. Right? To which she responded, what? Which was when I saw the original autocorrection. And I was like, oh shit, my phone messed up. And she was like, my phone messed up too. And I was like, well, what were you trying to say? And she was like, what were you trying to say? And then we were in this autocorrect standoff. And I was like, I just want to see if you wanted to hang out tonight. And she was like, where? And I was like, in your asshole. And she was like, oh, good. I thought you were trying to get me to watch that Matthew McConaughey movie. I don't even like Matthew McConaughey. You guys, that's been my time. Thank you so much. Thank you, New York.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City.
Welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live. You saw some awesome comics tonight, right? And the coolest couple ever right there. Sir, send me an email. I want to know what went down. You probably didn't even know how wild she is. I should get at least the assist tonight. And while last comic was on stage, Nate, I jerked off in the bathroom thinking about you guys, so. Is that wrong? It didn't turn me on, but I just needed to do it. You know, I got a long ride back to Jersey, you know what I mean? There could be a problem at the tunnel, who knows, so. Thank you guys for being here. Let's bring up all the comics. Come on up on stage. Give it up for Tim Dillon. Jackie Fabulous. Chris Tinkle. Nate Craig. I'm Jim Florentine. You guys have been awesome. Gotham Comedy Live. Check it out next week. New show, new host, new comics, and all that other shit. Good night, you guys were great.